Dear Japanese audience, I'm very happy because I'm going to be again in Japan very soon for 2 tours, one in October and one in December. The October tour will be dedicated to the memory of my good friend, the great Japanese pianist and professor Nakamura Hiroko, who, as you know, passed away recently. I met her for the first time at the Queen Elizabeth of Belgium competition in 1972, which is 44 years ago. I shall play a new program which I just recorded. The CD will be released at the same time in Japan, and the title of this program is Elective Affinities. This is the title of the most famous novel by the great German writer Goethe. Affinity means when there is affection or love or a common point between 2 or 3 or more persons or elements. For example, the concert will start with the Ouverture of Beethoven to Egmont. Egmont is a theatrical play by Goethe in a piano arrangement and together linked with a song, a lied of Mendelssohn called Suleika, which is also based on a text connected to Goethe. Another example of affinity is, for example, when 2 composers use the same title. For example, the title Novelette, which means small novel, has first been used musically by Schumann, but also by the French composer Francis Poulenc. Or you take a historical period during the 19th century, the Austro-Hungarian Empire. During this period you had 2 very popular composers, Liszt with his Hungarian Rhapsody, I shall play number 13, and Strauss with his waltzes. I will play a beautiful paraphrase on Wiener Blut of Johann Strauss. Both of them wrote music which is agreeable to everybody, including people who are not necessarily interested in classical music. You also have, for example, the Chopin combination. Chopin wrote many mazurkas, as you know. I will play one of them, but there is also going to be a mazurka by his good friend Julian Fontana. Beautiful piece. Same title, same spirit, both of them Polish composers, although Chopin was half French. And there will be also a piece called Chopin from the Carnival of Schumann. Schumann was a big fan of Chopin, and I also wrote a piece in the style of Chopin, which I call Merci, Monsieur Chopin. Arigato gozaimashita, Chopin-san. So those are just a few examples, and I will also play 3 concertos, one by Bach, one by Mozart, and one by Beethoven, at Kirishima Concert Hall with the Ensemble Miyama, conducted by Kakiuchi Yuki. And there will be also some Chopin in Fujisawa. So the 2 recitals in Tokyo at the Hamarikyu Asahi Hall and at the Performing Arts Center, PAC, in Hyogo will be with this elective affinities program. Then I shall come back in December with a partner, the great Japanese pianist Hirose Etsuko, who lives in Paris and who is very famous here in France and in Europe. She plays a lot at the festival of La Robe d'Anteron and also this famous other festival, La Folle Journée de Nantes, which also happens in Tokyo. And we made a CD together for 2 pianos and 4 hands with music arranged for piano from the famous ballet of Tchaikovsky, Nutcracker, Sleeping Beauty, Swan Lake, the Polovtsian dances of Borodin, the Saber Dance and Lezhinka from Gayane by Khachaturian, and as a world premiere performance and recording, the suite from Firebird of Stravinsky, which has been arranged for 2 pianos by a very talented Greek musician called Achilleas Wastro. I hope that you will enjoy all those concerts and see you soon in Japan. Arigatou gozaimashita.